The Yule Wraith, a Hollow Pines Christmas. It began the night before Christmas in Hollow Pines, a town so small that everyone knew everyone else's secrets, except the ones the Yule Wraith carried. No one remembered when the warning started. Parents told their children not to be greedy, not to lie, not to sneak out. "Behave, or the Wraith will see you," they'd whisper. Most kids laughed. Most adults laughed, too. But the Wraith never forgot. This year, Hollow Pines had a record number of naughty children, or so the Wraith would decide. At 8 p.m., a black wind swept through the town square. Snow fell in irregular patterns, as if the flakes themselves were warning. Windows rattled. The Christmas tree lights flickered. The first victim was little Sally Morton, hiding in her closet after stealing a ribbon from her sister's present. She heard it first. The tapping, slow and deliberate. The shadow slipped along the walls, taller than a man, with eyes glowing orange like molten coal. "I see you," it whispered, voice scraping like metal across stone. "Do you think you're clever?" Sally screamed. But when her parents rushed in, there was nothing. Just her torn ribbon lying on the floor, edges burned black. By 10 p.m., the Wraith had reached the Harris family. Tommy, now 13 and bold, thought he could trick it. He hid under the dining table with a flashlight, certain the stories were only meant to scare children. The Wraith entered through the chimney. Its fingers scratched along the mantel, its mouth stretched too wide as it whispered, "Naughty, naughty, naughty." Tommy tried to move, but a cold, like liquid iron, froze him in place. He watched in horror as his Christmas tree began to wither in seconds, the ornaments melting into black sludge. His stocking hung from the mantel, and inside, tiny black feathers, each one writhing like snakes. Across the town, the Wraith visited every home where a lie had been told, a tantrum thrown, a misdeed hidden. The town's streets echoed with unnatural laughter that wasn't human. The wind carried the faint scent of burnt pine and decaying paper, the smell of old, forgotten mischief. By midnight, Hollow Pines was blanketed in silence. Snow fell, but it was black at its center. Houses that had been warm and bright now had shadows crawling beneath the eaves. No one dared look out their windows. At the stroke of 12, the Wraith gathered in the town square, where the massive tree had been. It raised its long fingers, and the black feathers from all over town swirled into the air like a storm. Then it whispered, just once, "Next year, I will not forget a single one of you." When morning came, the townspeople awoke to find their streets clear, their homes intact, but with a single mark. A black feather on every doorstep, a reminder of the Wraith's presence, and a warning that Hollow Pines would never have another normal Christmas again. From that year on, children obeyed without question, and every Christmas Eve, if the wind shifted just right, parents swore they could hear the Wraith's laughter echoing through the snow.